So just really quick, for some reason when I recorded my video, like me talking and the way my mouth is moving, it doesn't match up. It's not synced. I do not feel like recording this over, so please excuse that. You can still hear me fine, like there's nothing wrong with the audio, but you know, that part is just weird. So you'll see that in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner, and this is my review of If Loving You Was Wrong. The episode that came on today, I did not write down the episode. You know, first things first, how's everyone doing today? There's been a lot going on in the news, you know, just too much. So I just want to, you know, take a moment to say, you know, the things that happened in Las Vegas, horrible. We all just need to pray for each other, to be nicer to each other. And when you see something, say something. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, that's kind of all you can really do in times like this. It's a horrible tragedy. You know, I think it was 59 dead and over 500 who were, you know, hurt. And it's crazy. So I just hope everyone today is having a great day in one way or the other. And you know, just continue to be blessed, everyone. And I thank you for tuning in to watch this review with me. So, get that out the way. Let me get close for a quick second. Tyler, me and you got beef, bruh. You know, I watched this episode of If Loving You Was Wrong, and I swear I feel like nothing happened. You know, nothing happened. Even though little things happened, nothing happened. It was, I mean, I just don't get how on a show you can have nothing happen and little things happen that still equates to nothing happening. You know, the beginning of the episode starts off Justice is still telling Nellie that he did it, that he killed Ramsey. Now the thing that gets me is, first of all, you know what I'm saying, Justice, sit your little ass down somewhere, okay? You know what I'm saying? We would eventually have to wait who knows how many seasons to figure out if it was Travis who told Justice the details of Ramsey's murder or whoever told him the details of Ramsey's murder. I still think it was Travis. But at the same time, because Travis is so predictable, you know what I'm saying? So predictable. I'm like, if Tyler Perry take us through all this bullshit, Kelly getting arrested, her son saying that he did it, just for it to finally come out that Travis crazy ass did it, I would feel a little bit disappointed because it's so predictable. You know what I'm saying? Because he was already stalking her and doing foolishness with her. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, but we know that he probably killed Travis before all this other bullshit. Either way it go, I'm kind of, you know, tired of the back and forth of it. You know what I'm saying? I just... Justice telling Nellie that he did it. You know, yeah, I stabbed him. I killed Ramsey right here in this house, in the bathroom, in the shower. I stabbed him. And she like, what? And he like, look, I just need you to call the police because I want my mom out of jail. I just want her out of jail. You know, she didn't do it. I did it. Call the police and tell them I did it. So Nellie, knowing he, you know, since something ain't right, she's like, wait, before I call the police, I need some more information, you know, to figure things out. And he's like, yeah, I stabbed him. She's like, when did this happen? He like, I don't remember. I just know I did it. So, you know, I'm hoping Nellie know his ass is lying. But at the same time, it's a little scary, that little black boy in your living room telling you he killed somebody in your house. So, you know, and he just keeps saying how he did it. But of course he can't remember when he did it. He just wants her to call the police. And I'm just like, look, I was over that scene, and it was just scene 1. You know, so Nellie goes ahead and she calls Lucius. So, of course, Lucius is saying how he's busy. My thing is, Nellie, you didn't call... Nellie has called Lucius so many times. If you add up all the minutes that she didn't call him, she could have already told him what happened. I've never seen someone use a cell phone for what is not used, what is supposed to be for. You calling him and keep saying, are you busy? Are you busy? Are you busy? I would call him and I would say, Lucius, Justice is telling me that he killed Ramsey. If you at least say that, you wouldn't have to call him 18 more goddamn times because he would know that it's an emergency and it's a dang gone killing child in your house. Even though we know Justice didn't do it. But still, I'm like, you keep calling him, and he keeps saying he busy. He been busy for 4, 5, 8, 9 episodes. I mean, he been busy, and Lucius ain't never home, okay? And people keep calling Lucius like he's this 911. I mean, god damn it, Tyler. Oh my god, I'm trying not to go off too much like that. So, Lucius said how he's busy. He'll have to call her back. And she's like, it's about Justice. And he's like, okay, I'll be home soon. You've been saying that for 2 episodes, bruh. Just saying. She then, Justice like, okay, did you call the police? And she's like, yeah. He's like, okay, are they on their way? Are they going to let my mom out of jail? And she's like, well, they're going to come here and ask you some questions first. He's like, okay, can I go back to bed now? And she's like, yeah. He tries to go back to the kids' room. And she was like, oh, no. Lay on the couch. You won't bring the killing ass to my kids. But I'm the same way. If you admit that you stabbed a grown ass man with a knife, I don't want you near my kids, even if I think you lying. And that's what he said. She kept saying to him, that was a grown man. How did you kill him? That's a grown man, baby. I did it. I did it. Okay, well, fine. Get your little ass on this couch. I'm going to get you a blanket. We're going to stay out here. I'm going to sit in this chair, and I'm going to watch you. I see you. That's why I wouldn't want him in room with my kids either. Because, what I'm saying, he's admitting to murder. So, the next thing we see is Lucius is talking to Steve. Steve is the other guy I think his name is Steve. I can't remember. And Steve and him are talking about Kelly. How Kelly, he's like, that's a lot of evidence against her. And Lucius like, I know she didn't do it, so I'm going to get her a lawyer. And who does Lucius call? The person I told y'all that he was going to call. Sexy ass Ian, the defense attorney that likes Marcy. So turns out they worked on a case together from before, and that's who he calls. So, he called like, hey, it's me and Lucius. We worked on that case together. Ian like, oh, yeah, cool. I remember you. You helped us out a lot. I told you if ever needed something to hit me up. You need some help? Lucius like, yeah, I got a friend. They in jail for murder. And I need your help. So, Ian is like, okay, I can come down tomorrow morning. And Lucius like, well, she has a child. And she's trying to get home to her kids. So is there any way that you can get them tonight? Get here tonight? Ian, old petty ass, was like, well, he looked at his food and said, I'm at dinner right now, but, I guess I can come down, because you don't want nobody interrupting your food. He like, it's dinner time. So, he leaves a little restaurant or whatever to go to the precinct. So he's like, okay, yeah, I'll be down there in a little bit. We then see Lucius and Esperanza talking. I don't care about Esperanza asking many questions. I don't care about Esperanza being at work finally. I am not here for Esperanza simply because she gets on my dang old nerves. She again is asking about Kelly or whatever, and it wasn't anything to mention. Lucius does ask her if she can get a hold of the 911 tape. He does say, with the DA saying that there's supposedly tape of Ramsey dying, and he's saying Kelly's name or something. And we know that she's supposedly a 911 operator, but her ass ain't been at work in 3 seasons, so we shall see what happens with that. So she tells him, that she can try to get the tape from him to figure out, what's going on with it. He's like, hey, keep it on the hush, keep it on the down low. And she's like, okay, I got you. He then tell her that Eddie ass is there too. And she's like, oh, is he working? Bitch, when is Eddie ever working? But he says, no, he's been arrested. She's like, really? And he was like, yeah, the FBI is involved. She's like, I can't believe that, that's so sad. It's hard and sad because you're still my child's father. My thing is, look, even if a person is your child's father, when your person ain't shit, you have to sometimes admit that they ain't shit, and you picked a fucked up person. And I'm gonna try to stop cussing because that was just real harsh. But she is just saying how, he's not a bad person. She does not know. That's not what she said. What she said is she does not know all of the bad things that he did that he's been arrested for. She's like, I don't know any of that. So Lucia's like, you don't know? It's a lot. You don't know any of that? And she's like, no, I don't know. I know he's not a good person, but I don't know the details of anything. And so he then say, well, hey, y'all, you've been knowing him for a while. There was a few years before he came here that he was gone. You know where he was at. And she was like, no, I met him after the fact, so I don't know where he was. You never asked him where he was? I never get when somebody meets someone and you don't ask them what they've been doing in life. Like, if somebody was like, Jelly, what you been doing the past 5 years? Oh, I've always stayed in Michigan. I've worked here. I've worked on a book. You know what I'm saying? You would kind of say what you've been doing. it would never. No one can ever say, well, I was doing this 5 years ago, and then today. What happened? What happened in them 5 years? You can't tell me nothing. Because if it's some years it's missing, you was in one of two places. You was either in prison, or in FBI, CIA camp. Who knows? But yeah, she says like I don't know where he was at that time. It was before me. She then said she's gonna go in and talk to him, and I'm like, what kind of interrogation room? I mean, can anybody walk in and talk to anybody? I mean, Lucius and the guy was in there talking to him. Lucian went in talking to Kelly when she was under arrest, and now you got Esperanza going to talk to Eddie. It got to be some kind of protocol where anyone can go in and talk to somebody who's been held for some shit. At least that's how I thought it went, but I didn't know. Maybe just on me. What else did we see next? It was, Alex and Brad are at home, and Brad's phone is ringing, and it wakes Alex up. So Alex looks at the phone, and who was it calling late at night, in the dark of the night? It is Marcy. Now, she doesn't answer the phone, but we see that Brad is acting in the bathroom. So when he comes out, she hands him the phone, like, your bitch is calling. That ain't what she said, but I'm pretty sure that's what she was thinking. So, he answers the phone, and Marcy's like, look, I need your help. Or, no, I need you. And he's like, Marcy, we talked about this. And she was like, no, I mean, really, like, I have a flat tire. I called a tow truck, and they said it would be, like 2 hours. So, can you come, help change my tire? And he's like, okay, where you at? I'll come. I'll be there in a minute. So, he hangs up the phone, and then Alice like, oh, so you really have to go. And I'm like, you mad already? This is day one of y'all getting back together. It's been a lot of bullshit in between the middle of y'all, and you can't instantly get pissed off as if he cheating on you when you cheated on him first. Okay, you're the whole reason this whole predicament is going on. And she's like, you must really care for her. And he's like, Alex, don't be like that. She has the flat. I'll be right back. And Alex is on this whole thing of, well, I want to go with you. Bitch, what? Brad was like, so you want to get up, get dressed, wake the kids up, get all of them dressed, get them in the car, and go watch me change the tire for Marcy. She was like, no, but I would, to let her know that you're mine. Well, damn, bitch, she only been back yours one day. Barely a day. Before we knew that Alex was cheating on Brad, they didn't even really have a loving marriage a little bit. It was weird still because she was cheating. So I just find it weird that now all of a sudden that after she cheated on him, after her parents had been killed because she asked her parents to go try to kill Randall, she cheated on all this stuff that has happened. Now you want to be the jealous wife. You fucked the neighbor next door in a shed. Okay? You know how many bugs is outside? You know how dirty it is outside? And you outside getting down and dirty with your neighbor, Alex? Girl, bye. I'm like, I get that you don't want him with her. I get that. I completely get that. But you need to play your role and slow it down and just be like, you know what I'm saying? The same way you want him to trust you again, you need to trust him. Okay? You can't think that every time he go out, he fucking Marcy. Because all them times you was out there fucking fucking Randall, he had no idea you was smiling all up in his face. So calm down, little Mo. Just calm down, little girl. So, he tells her, like, look, we trying to fix this. This is a new thing. We're trying to get it back together. But you have to be patient. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to be like that. I love you. And now I'm here trying to work it out with you. But we got to take it step by step. Basically, you need to chill out. And, she's like, well, you just need to show her that I'm yours. And he's like, I do. I tell her all the time. No, you don't, Brad. Because this is brand new. You might have told her twice, but you don't tell her all the time. You was just trying to sleep with her 2-3 days ago. Okay? So, this is why I'm saying Tyler Perry's making me mad. Because it's just stupid. So, yeah, I have to look at my notes. I'm sorry. So, Brad goes on and look. He like, I'm finna leave. I'll be right back. She's like, okay, I'm gonna wait up. I get that. I will wait up too. As he walk out the house, Randall gets a damn notification on his goddamn motion sensor that he has on Alex's house. I'm like, do they not know he has a motion sensor? Shouldn't they debug their house to be sure he ain't got nothing else in their house? But who, let's see what they're gonna figure out. So when he goes to the car, Randall comes outside. He's like, oh, you done already? Yeah, she usually likes it a little longer. We don't care about your penis size right now, Randall. Take your crazy ass back in the house. So, him and Brad are just kind of throwing shots back at each other. He's like, well, she's satisfied. Did you like that video of me and Marcy? Why? I just didn't need the scene. I really didn't. So he's like, you finna leave, but don't be surprised if while you gone, me and her going back in the shed and we having sex. So then Brad like, you know what I'm gonna do? Have you seen the video of me and Marcy having sex in y'all bed? I'm like, did you and Marcy record all y'all sex sessions? I mean, does Marcy know that you sending Randall them sex videos? I just wonder. That's like revenge porn. I think it's illegal in most states. So I'm gonna need you to stop sending her ex-husband, well, her current husband, of course. Because my thing is that's evidence against her in the divorce that she was cheating. I mean, come on now, Brad, be smart about that. So, he supposedly, text Randall a video of them having sex in the bed. Who cares? We do see that Ian has made it down to the police station, and he's asking Lucius, if do you really think she's innocent? And he's like, yeah, I know this girl, I know she's innocent, I know she didn't do it. And he's like, are you sure? Are you sure? And he's like, go in there, talk to her. I'm pretty sure when you come out, you're gonna say the same thing I'm saying, that she's innocent. And so he does go in there and he talked to her. Kelly did the same thing she did with Lucius, saying, I didn't do it. I want to go home. Where's my son? I didn't tell him much. They just kept asking me all these questions, and I kept saying, I don't know what y'all talking about. She says how she does not know how her hairbrush and how her pen and different stuff got in Ramsey's house. And Ian is just like, okay, I need you to tell me everything. You can't leave anything out if you really want me to help you. And so they start talking. He did ask her, because he did say the police has a warrant to search your home. And she's like, what does that mean? And he was like, they're gonna go to your house and look for anything that connects you to the murder. Is there anything at your house that can connect you? Now, she said no. But my thing is, if your stuff already ended up at Ramsey's house, which means someone set you up, why wouldn't you think that something at your own house can connect you? Ma, why didn't you think of that? Not only, but I hope the attorney thinks of that when she told him that she felt like someone set her up. Who knows? It's going to take some time to get that out. There's next a scene that Randall crazy ass is outside at the middle of the night, blasting music from his car. Typical stalker shit, typical crazy man stuff, typical crazy ex-boyfriend. let me not go into what I had before. Alex hears the music because she's up trying to breastfeed the baby. When she hears a lot, because Randall is playing it and like looking in her window, like waiting to just get up under her skin. And, she does go outside like, are you really doing this? And he's like, what? I can play my music. She, also went back in the house. But my thing is, I wouldn't have went outside in the first place. I would have called the police and said, hey, I want to make a report about, a public disturbance. Someone is playing their music really loud and it's 1 o'clock in the morning. But she go back in the house, and who does she call? She calls Lucius. I'm like, does everybody... Lucius. She called Lucian. I'm like, does everyone have his cell phone number? Why does everyone call him when they want something handled with the police? Why don't y'all ever call 911? Okay? So, she does call Lucian, and she's like, hey, I need a favor. And he's like, okay, but you'll do me one first. I need you to stop telling people that your baby is my baby. And she's like, oh my God, that's not me. It's really Randall. Randall's doing that. But I'll try to talk to him to get him to stop. She's like, but in the meantime, could you talk to him? Because right now he's playing his music really loud. And he's like, what? Right now it's late. And she's like, yeah, listen. And so sure enough, he hears the music. And, at first he said no. And then he said, yeah, I'm a ride through. But my thing was, Natalie been calling you all night. All night. You ain't went to go see Natalie yet. So you gonna ride through Alex's place first before you go see Natalie? That's gonna be a big goddamn mistake. So the next scene that we see, which is, Esperanza and Eddie talking. Eddie is being Eddie. He's being an a-hole. And he's saying, I should bend you over. We can have sex in front of the camera and show the FBI. It made me sick. But my thing is, he like, yeah, you talk about how bad of a person I am and how you ain't gonna be with me no more. But every time I slide up through your crib, we had sex. Esperanza didn't deny it. So I'm like, is Esperanza still fucking Eddie? And we just don't know this? I mean, because if I'm like, is that why she kind of don't be on him about his craziness? I'm like, because she didn't say, Eddie, we have not slept together in years or whatever. She made it seem like, I slid through there 2-3 weeks ago and it went down. So I'm like, Esperanza, are you being done for the dick? Are you? We shall see. So it was a back and forth thing of him just saying different ways about them having sex and how she likes to have sex with him. And then her saying, you're the father to my daughter, and we need to do this to my daughter. You need to just admit to what you did, talk to the FBI so they can give you, less time or whatever. I didn't care because we all know Eddie not going to tell her shit. And, the most he did say to her was, that Lucian and Steve is FBI, and she didn't believe him at all. He does call her the biggest whore on the block and that she opens her legs to all the drug dealers. I was like, damn, Eddie, really? Damn. But she was fucking, I can't think of what the guy's name is because he's been gone and Pete's gone and Ben is gone and, they just got rid of a lot of people. We just don't know where they went. Claudia's gone. Claudia mama gone. Joey's gone. Joey gone too? Damn. Okay. Claudia mama have vowed to get back at Natalie for Joey killing her son. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't been in the season either. So, okay, who cares? Okay. So, anyway, that popped in my head. So that was their whole scene of her trying to get him to say he did something. He doesn't admit it. Next. And she leaves. He told her to go home and take care of their kid. What do we see next? Because it was just a whole bunch of boot. This is BS. This made me mad. What else? Because after Lucian is like talking to Esperanza, he's about to leave because then that's when Alex called him. And after Alex called him, then Natalie called him. And she just said, are you busy? And he said, yeah, I'm going to call you back. But you just told Alex you finna come and ride through. And Alex is your damn neighbor, but whatever. So, he pull up on Randall, Lucius does, and Randall is, of course, playing that goddamn music loud as ever. And he kind of just won't cut it down. He's being an asshole. That's normal. He is not listening to Lucius. It's normal. Lucius was done for riding up in his pickup truck. I would roll up in a squad car. You know what I'm saying? Because if I have to arrest you, I'm going to arrest you. Because my thing is, and I'm sick of Randall's antics. I'm really sick of all the guys' antics since this whole series has began. It just gets old. And, him like, I can't hear you. What? I can listen to my music. I don't have to cut it down. Lucius eventually goes and just cuts the car off and has music turned off. And they're kind of going back and forth. And, Randall is saying, oh, yeah, that's your baby mama. You sticking up for her. You sticking up for that whore. Defend your hoes. And, Lucius is saying, that ain't my baby. Did you not learn enough when they had your ass hanging from a tree? And he was like, no, it just made me more mad. I get him on that part, that little part. You know what I'm saying? If you try to hang me, it probably would piss me off. But I'm a different kind of person. I'm not going to then harass and antagonize someone. I might just like sue you. But I don't have time to stalk and antagonize anyone. So, Lucius just basically saying to him, you need to cut it out, or, who knows what's going to happen. And, Lucius walks away because the music goes off and Randall's like, whatever. What made me feel weird was Lucius then went to Alex's house. He didn't go home. My thing is, if the music gets off, Alex see the music goes off, and I'm pretty sure that she saw the conversation because y'all was right there outside the house. And I kept thinking also, if Natalie is the neighbor, why didn't Natalie hear the loud music that Randall was playing? And she did. If anyone knows, when you hear loud music outside, you look out your damn window. And we know Natalie is ghetto, so she ain't too sedated to where she hear music, she don't look out the window. So I'm like, how does she not hear the music? How does she not hear Lucian pull up? It was just whatever. So, Lucius then goes in and talks to Alex, and he's like, I had him cut the music off. I think he'll be calm for right now, but y'all need to get that handled. Alex does apologize to Lucian saying, you know, I'm sorry that he's going out telling people that you're the child's father. I'll try to get it situated so that he'll stop doing that. So while Lucian and Alex is in the house, Randall outside texting Natalie, telling Natalie, your man is in the house with Alex. Now, again, it is late at night. Alex is in her nightwear because, again, she was in the bed with Brad. When Brad got up to leave to go see about Marcy. And, you know, they're in the house talking or whatever. So, you know, Natalie gets a text. And she comes down the street, basically. And then when she's walking up, Randall, like, they've been in there for a while. They probably in there humping like rabbits. You go looking through the window. And as he's telling her to look through the window, Alex is saying thank you to Lucian for coming to have Randall cut the music off. And she gives him an innocent hug. And, you know, thanks so much for doing that. You know how you hug your neighbors. And Natalie sees the hug because she's looking in the window as they're hugging. And then he's like, yeah, what they in there doing? And I'm like, so now Natalie gonna be the crazy girlfriend who think Lucius is cheating with Alex because Alex slept with Marky's husband. I'm gonna need these, again, you making these ladies be one-dimensional. They're being stupid. And it's very bad writing as far as a character standpoint. Because these ladies are stagnant in their flaws. Like, no one is moving forward. No one is getting better. Everything is getting worse. And I'm just, like, over it. Like, I just don't... Oh, my God. And I love Tyler Perry. I think he's such a talented person. But the writing on the show is bad. The story does not progress. The characters do not progress. Nothing has... I mean, it's been, what, 4 seasons? And I don't even think nobody celebrated a birthday. Like, the kids ain't had a birthday. The parents ain't had a birthday. No one is going to work anymore. No one goes to work. You know, Natalie don't go to work anymore. Kelly in jail, so she don't go to work. I don't think Alex ever had a job. Marcy ain't selling no houses. No one goes. The only one who goes to work is Lucian. And when he out trying to do his damn job, y'all keep calling that man to come fix your goddamn problems. I'm just like, this show is just the worst. I mean, Natalie ain't been back. Natalie ain't checked on Joey. She ain't went to work. She hasn't got her kids ready for school. I mean, nothing. Nothing. Is it the summertime? Is the kids out of school? I mean, is it holiday time? What is going on? I just can't take it. And now, the one thing I forgot to mention is Marcy really did have a flat. Brad, when he fixed it, they had a little bit of a conversation. You know, she just said, you know, are you back with her? He's like, yeah, sort of, kind of. Did you move back in with her? He like, yeah, sort of, kind of. Well, yeah, I did, because the heart wants what the heart wants. And, you know, she's like, well, I used to, because he was telling her, you can't call me when I'm with Alex. You know, you can't, if you have something wrong, you need to call everybody else. You know, exhaust all your other options, and I should be your last resort. I get that because he is trying to fix things with his wife. You know, so I completely get that. I'm sorry, I've been looking this way the whole day, this whole time. I'm sorry, y'all. But, you know, she says, you know, I understand, but that doesn't mean I like it, you know. And she's like, okay, I won't call you this late at night anymore. And, you know, he goes to fix their tire. And now it's the whole episode again. I mean, Tyler Perry, this is Jelly talking to you. Can you please have your characters progress a little bit? I would take it as even if Natalie stopped being the crazy jealous girlfriend for no goddamn reason. You can tell Natalie that Lucian sneezed next to a woman and she'd be like, you sneezed next to that bitch? I mean, it's that kind of stuff that pissed me off. I'm gonna need Marcy to stop wanting Brad like that, as if she wasn't just sleeping with him to get back at her husband. That's something else that pisses me off. I'm gonna need Esperanza to get a different outfit. I know that's not her work outfit. That is not what 911 has her in. She need to put on some other clothes. It pisses me off. And Alex, I'm gonna need you to just stop acting like you are a white woman in America and everything is just so wrong in your life. You fucked Randall and got pregnant by him, and you caused this whole crazy thing to go down. Lastly, Kelly. Girl, I hope you get off for the murder. I can't even deal with you right now. So that is my review for If Loving You Is Wrong. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am about to watch not Greenleaf, damn it. I'm about to watch Queen Sugar and review that. So I'll be back in about 2 hours. It's going to take me an hour to watch it, 30 minutes to review it, and then 10-15 for it to upload. So, this is Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. Until next time, people. Peace.